Good evening, everybody. This is Joyce. I'm a designer with Mon Ami Gabby, and I just wanted to show you some of the things that I did with the crepe paper that came in our kit from last month. So I just wanted to share with you how I made these beautiful hibiscus looking flowers that are so easy and they quickly go together. So I just wanted to show you how I made them. So what I did was I took about 12 inches of the orange crepe paper and I cut it off. And what I did was I folded it over about 1.5 inches, and then I folded it and folded it until I got to the end. Then I cut it in thirds so that you end up with 3 strips that look like this. Okay? Now you want to make sure that all of your veins are running the same direction, up and down, and you just pile them one on top of the other, like that. And then you're just going to give them some shape at the top. You're going to kind of make it look like a rounded circle a little bit. And you can cut them separately or you can cut them all together. It just depends on your preference. I just try to do it all together because I think it's a little bit easier. And then how I got this frayed edge look here on the flower, which is so unique to hibiscus, is I took some decorative scissors that I had, and then I just kind of went along and frayed the edge following that outline that I already did. Just kind of munching it up there, and then I got something that looked like this. And so I did that with all 3 of them. These scissors are not the best, but they are well loved, and I don't want to participate. So it looks like a hot mess right now, but trust me, it'll come out looking very nice in a minute. So you see, you just crunch it all up there, and this is what you end up with, something that looks very jagged. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take your 1-inch glue square and you're going to peel it off and lay it down on your work surface. And you're going to take your strip that comes out looking like this, scalloped and jagged, and you're going to make yourself a circle out of a square. And the best way to do that is to round the corners of the square. So I go ahead and pleat it 3 times like this, and then I lay it on the edge of the glue square to kind of round the corner of the glue square. And then all you do from this point is use your index finger and you pleat with your thumb and then push it down on the glue with your index finger. You pleat with your finger, push it down. And you're going to pleat 3 times and turn. So you're going to go 1, 2, 3, and turn. 1, 2, 3, and turn. And then you're just going to keep doing, oops, try not to get your finger in it. You're just going to pleat 3 times and turn it just a little bit so that you can work with it every 3 turns. I'm sorry, every 3 pleats. So 1, 2, and 3. Okay, now you see that I'm at the end of one of them, but don't fear, that's why we did another one. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to pleat it a little bit just so I have a natural looking start, and I'm going to start it right where this other one ended. Just right there. And then that way we don't have any gaps. 2, 3, and turn. And you got 1, 2, 3. Just keep pushing it down on your glue because you don't want it to come up. 3, and turn. 1, 2, 3. Okay, now you're going to start the second row, and all you're going to do is go right on the inside right there, and you're going to just keep going around. Same thing you've been doing. 1, 2, 3, and turn. can see that I'm just using up all of that glue and nothing left. And then I'm going to take my scissors and I'm just going to push that down in there, finishing that flower. Okay, and I'm just going to fan out the edges a little bit. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Mon Ami Gabby pull ribbon, and how this works is that you cut off approximately 18 inches, and then there's these little strings that run down the middle. You're going to fold it in half. You're going to fold the ribbon in half, okay? And at the ends, you're going to grab both strings, all right? And then you're going to put the string in between your first finger and your thumb, and you're just going to pull both of the strings at the same time. And then you get a flower. And sometimes that one gets in there like crazy, but anyway, so then you're going to take these strings and you're going to tie them 3 times. That's the magic number. Okay, so you're going to tie these strings 3 times. This is number 2. And then this is number 3. Okay, now I'm just going to straighten this one out a little bit because it got kind of tucked underneath there. I mean, it doesn't really matter in the scheme of things, but I just want it to look better, so I'm going to pull it out. And you're going to cut off the excess and the strings. And then you have a cute little flower center. And so all you do at this point is you take your flower center and your 5/8 inch glue squares and you put it on there, press it down, lift it up, and now the glue's on the back of yours, and you're going to push it down in the center of your flower. You're going to take your pearl and your 5/8 inch glue square. You're going to put your pearl in the center, and then you're going to glue your pearl in the center of your flower. Now you're almost done, except that I took some ink and I distressed the edges of the flower because I think it makes the jagged edges show up better. Let's see. Looks like I didn't get that one stuck down as good as I thought I did. Okay, so you're going to take the ink and you're just going to distress the edges of the flower. And all distressing is just using your ink pad to apply a little bit of ink to the edges of your flower or your project. And you can see I'm just rubbing the ink pad across the flower, and that distresses it. Okay, so what I'm going to do now to finish it up is I'm going to take my tool and I'm just going to roll it. I'm going to roll my leaves up on the tool, and then this crepe paper just makes it so beautifully stay because it's such good quality. This is not the stuff that you get at the dime store. I'm sure that that would work, but they're not going to look as beautiful as this because this crepe paper is phenomenal in quality. It's got so many lines per inch, you know, so many folds, that it makes it stand up to your project's worthiness. So, and it does come in a variety of colors. Okay, so you can just continue to roll these edges and then make your flower look however you'd like it. So this is some ones that I made earlier, and this is one that that's in the works. And the more tissue paper that you use, or the bigger that you make these things, the larger your petals are going to be. So this one was done on a 5/8 inch glue square, so you can see how much smaller it is than the 1 inch one. And then this one was done on a 2 inch glue square, and you can see even how much bigger that one is. So this is the 5/8 inch, This is the 1 inch, and then this is the 2 inch glue square. So the more glue you have, the larger the flower is going to be. So I just wanted to share that with you. I hope you like the video. If you do, give me a thumbs up, subscribe down below, and remember, go to monamigabby.com and check out her collection of crepe paper. Okay? Thanks, guys. Bye.